Welcome to CYRIN, the online, always-on, always-available cyber training platform. We've trained thousands of people on how to monitor and keep their networks safe. In this video, we're going to look at CYRIN's instructional lab materials. These hands-on labs let you learn by doing, setting up and using a variety of enterprise cybersecurity tools. We're starting here at the CYRIN landing page for utilities, cyrin.atcorp.com/utilities. I'm going to scroll down and select the Level 1 Enterprise Instructional Labs. Here you see the categories of enterprise labs. There are over 30 labs total across these categories, including secure network setup, secure system setup, vulnerability scanning, web application analysis, and cyber forensics. Let's take a look at the vulnerability scanning section. There are 3 labs in this category, ranging from command line tools such as Metasploit to full graphical tools such as Sparta. We'll look at the Sparta lab as an example. This is the main page for the Sparta lab. Tools like Sparta are used to find devices and services running on your network, whether it's tracking known assets or discovering unknown devices on your IT or OT network. Maybe a contractor plugged in a laptop, for example. At the top of the lab page, we have the description of the lab and prerequisites, and a description of the exercise environment. In this particular lab, we'll be using a single workstation to discover other machines on the network, so the description of the environment is fairly short. It's your job to scan the network and determine what's on it. Start the exercise here, and you see first a summary of the number of times you've attempted this exercise in the past, and as well as the amount of time and the number of objectives you met the previous time. At this point, CYRIN is spinning up an entire local network just for your lab instance, including the workstation, as well as multiple target systems that we're going to be examining. Under the Computers menu here, you see just the workstation that you're allowed to have access to. In the exercise menu, there are options to pause the exercise if you want to freeze it in place and come back later, or to stop the exercise completely. Under the Help and Goals menu, you can see that there are 6 main goals for this exercise, ranging from analyzing a subnet down to mounting a remote network file system share. The early goals are simple and straightforward and meant to get you quickly involved in the exercise, and the later goals are more complex. There's also a full screen option if you want to use a larger browser window. On the right-hand side here is online help, giving you step-by-step instructions on how to complete each objective within the lab. CYRIN monitors your progress at all times and can tell when you've met a particular objective. When you've met the objective, it'll be highlighted with a check mark at the top of the screen here. I'm going to start Sparta, the main tool that we're using in this exercise, by clicking on the Sparta link on the left-hand side of this Kali Linux machine. Sparta is a graphical tool, and one of the first steps in using this tool is to define the subnet that you want to examine. At this point, Sparta is discovering the machines that are on this virtual network, as well as extracting information about each of those machines, such as their operating system, what services they're running, and what potential vulnerabilities there might be. We see that there are 3 hosts on this network, in addition to the workstation we're sitting in front of. And as Kali does its scanning, you can see the results of each step down at the bottom here. At this stage, we can see that Sparta has detected 1 Windows machine, 1 Linux machine, and 1 machine with an unknown operating system. And the Windows machine has these 4 network ports available. Sparta is continuing its analysis in the background to find known vulnerabilities in these services. As this Sparta analysis completes, CYRIN has determined that you've completed the objective and offers to automatically advance the online help on the right-hand side to the next learning objective. If we look up at the top here, you can see that there's a check mark next to the first goal. To see the rest of this lab, or for information on any of the other CYRIN lab offerings, visit us at cyrin.atcorp.com/utilities.